trust Alex Jones more than the Young Turks, CNN, and Fox News, and, and MSNBC, and ABC, and Disney, and Jeff Bezos, and a lot more than Zuckerberg. You know, I think the YouTube channel is called Drinking Bros, and I believe it's the latest Alex Jones interview or podcast YouTube appearance. As I digest my drug, my caffeine over here. And again, Alex Jones has been all the shit that he's been saying for over a decade, as far as it may sound. It all became true. And the only thing that he had to, I believe, in the last decade, change his mind about or opinion about was when he got sued by the parents, the alleged parents of the Sandy Hook shooting. You truly feel. I think this song in the background was, which was originally written by Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley is singing it. My Way. You know, I listened to that song more than a few times. And I think I'm playing these songs because there's certain songs that YouTube doesn't allow you to play because it'll mute it, even though I'm not playing the song clearly on an audio channel here, advertising it. I think with Alex Jones being kicked off of YouTube, I think the cliche is something like, they don't need to burn the books; they just need to remove them one by one. So when certain insider knowledge is no longer easily accessible, I think that it quiets down the reason, truth. And so you could say, yeah, not me. I'm always about the truth. One one dude they used to follow a lot was Milo Yiannopoulos. That guy, I think he made one joke. And this is a dude who was I'm not sure, I forget. I know he was raped as a child, but I wonder if it was by a priest. And he was making light of such a such a tragedy, but he doesn't endorse it. But it's like it'd be as if your mom, your best friend, your dad, whoever your role model, commits suicide, and let's say I like you or get along with you. I'm not here to rub salt in your wound, but to say that if I make a comment about it, because or when I say that, suicide, drug overdosing, depression, quitting, drug use, or worst of all, becoming a Hillary supporter. That those are all choices, and what is it about us that makes us choose a certain path to make one choice and then another. Eventually leading us spiraling downward. And you know what sucks? I'm thinking about somebody right now who I remember teaming up with him, working together on goals and making shit happen. And eventually he got to the top. He reaped more of the rewards, teamwork, through teamwork, focus, and execution. And I figured, what, let me, it's a good time to exit stage left and go pursue other things, go test my armor in other ways, and this motherfucker got it. Now it's time for me to, hold my spear of destiny. Not severely underestimating the danger of comfort, man. And my friend that was more like a brother, eventually he just surrounded himself with a bunch of partiers. Why keep on training? Why keep on traveling? Why keep on doing more? We got enough food in our bellies. We got bitches. We got drugs. We got money. We got cash. And it just led to a path of a self-implosion, man. And what's causing this? I have plenty of reasons, you know. And people will say, yeah, well, I got more reasons to shoot up heroin, start smoking meth, become a bank robber, a burglar, a serial killer, or even worst of all, a campaign staffer on to re-elect or elect Hillary 2020. To become a junkie, to become a felon, to become homeless. And I simply look at it as, yeah, you know what? My beginning of life, it sucked a lot. And then I think about it, as much as it sucked, as much as I've been through, to the point that I just witnessed enough violence and death that, yeah, if I just saw something dark and macabre and bloody right now, my thought right now is, let me think, what kind of fast food do I want for lunch? And then I saw said act of violence or death or a corpse or maggots and shit like that. I'd probably be like, did it get in my shoes? No? All right, cool. What was I going to go eat? But there's other people. I need to make a video about this one too, because the other day, getting after it, and I saw some dude. I think he was gonna kill himself. Kill himself. He was thinking about it. There's some more music over here. Because he was on top of this. I'm guessing it was a parking structure, but he was on the edge of it. And I thought, you know what? I got shit to do. I got things that I need to take care of. Things that were even critical at the time for me. And I looked at this dude from across the street. Yes, I'm that vigilant, man. I don't. I do want to see what the fuck is around here or there. What's going on? And I see an outline along the edge of a building. I'm just trying to think. No, you know what? I don't think that was a parking structure, was it? But anyways, the dude was his silhouette was standing out because he was sitting on the edge, and I'm thinking, well, look, I got shit to do, man. And whatever pain they feel through, they're feeling. Hey, maybe they're right. Maybe the end is correct. Maybe, it's the proper thing to do. And there are people that'll say, some lazy, stupid, fat, weak motherfucker that's gonna say, "No, man, no, that's not right, man. What you should have done was you should have stopped what you were doing. You should have gone up there at the risk of this motherfucker jumping and dragging you along over the edge, interrupting your plans of the day, your schedule that that was irreversible, non-negotiable. and save this piece of shit who's already a Debbie Downer. I would have done that. And again, these are the same people that say, "Oh man," who'll see someone right now to according to Los Angeles standards, it's pretty cold right now, right here. Whatever, 60 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that. And people, and people will go to work and walk by and be like, you know what? Instead of saying, "Hey, homeless person, are you sleep?" They'll see them sleeping on the bus stop. Partial wind blockage on there, and they'll just walk on by like, "Oh my goodness, oh, I'm so cold." Oh, homeless person, get the fuck out the way. Oh my goodness, sucks to be you. Okay, I'll send a prayer to you. I'll put a like on some meme about homeless. Oh, I gotta go home. And these are the same people they'll tell me, "Hey, you fucked up, man. What if that person jumped?" And I don't think the person jumped because like, when it came back through that way, there was no police tape, no splatter on the floor, no. And that's one story in life that I could just be like, "Whoa, no, man, you're wrong," because whatever would have been my little bro, my little sister, whenever she was jumping. And I'll say this, and I will continue to say this, and I will stand by this. Why did you let them get up there in the first place? Well, I was busy this morning. No, you motherfucker. I've seen Christmas gifts on top of garbage. People who just have so much shit in their life. They got so much shit they need to do. They can't even, maintain their own office, their own home, their own front yard, their own backyard, their own quarters, their own personal living space, their community, whatever the idea of that, whatever the fuck that word means, community or work spot, work area. And they want to go ahead and pretend that shit's all fine and dandy and it's the season, man. It's all, I need a gift because, I need a break. and we're cool, man. We're so we're so busy and just trying to fit in, not stand out. Look and appear happy. Cold here. And we see it. I know I've seen it. I know I've caught people when they've "Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, man, what's up, man? How's life? How you been? What you been up to, man? It's good to see you, man." Yeah, cool, good. Yeah, all right. Or just seeing people's body language. "Hey, fucker, come here. Hey, stupid, come here. Come here. What the fuck is on your mind? Would you call me stupid? It's because you're calling me stupid by acting all fucking. You're stupid for for thinking that I'm just gonna buy this shit and be like, "Oh, okay. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts." No. Um, like this Miguel song, the 21. I think the only thing I like about the song is when the lyrics when he says, "Let my, I think lips taste you." That motherfucker, it's a tongue that tastes, motherfucker. So thick ass white girl in that fucking video. Dancer. But yeah, people want to just say they want to get so caught up in being warm and fuzzy. Don't break the holiday spirit. We gotta go Black Friday shopping. Um, don't ruin my vacation. Don't ruin this graduation. Don't ruin dinner. Don't bring that up. I'm trying to make an impression on this person, that person. Could you imagine that your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter, your big brother, little brother, big sister, small sister, um, that they commit suicide, and your reaction is something like, "Oh my goodness!" After some ceremony, after after a family dinner, after getting hired at the job, after a birthday, after a graduation, and you just want to play it off in front of your friends, your boss, your colleagues, and I remember people say, "Man, you were just out of touch, man." I say, "No, no, 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 no. Sometimes a good kick in the cunt, a good karate chop to the balls will help out." I remember one time. Ever this one dad, he paid for the daughter's school Beamer, books, rent, um, um, fucking Starbucks, and all sorts of shit, right? And the bitch still gives her dad lip. Oh no, that's not what I want. I'm thinking, this nigga, this motherfucker. What the fuck? I was like, thank you. Excuse me, sir. Let's shave your daughter's head, put on her wig, and you know, I'll put on those Daisy Dukes, and you can buy me all. Oh, you can buy me all the shit that she has. I'm not gonna give you lip, and I'll sign up for a ceramics class and make you a number one dad bug. Oh man, you're a fucking psychopath, man. You're wrong. You're crazy. You know, but there, whatever it was in her world, you know, she thought that was right to talk back, be unhappy, be sad, be depressed. Oh no, you don't understand. Um, I got the I'm trying to think what sort of shit is out there. I don't know, man, because what could make you do that, man? But also remember seeing, and this warned my special place where people say they have a heart. I remember one time, a mom and dad and the son, They were coming out of the store, and I'm guessing that they either bought his new college semester products or moving in furniture or some shit, and they were just moving like a unit, man, like a team, like a family. I thought, man, it's a badass dad, it's a badass mom. I thought, good, 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 good. And I wanted to take a picture of them because, it's shit like that it reminds me to just keep on going, man, because, there are babies, there are babies that, before they turn 1 year old, pulled out a, they've already had their Escalades repossessed and bought big plasma screen TVs, and their parents just use up their social security numbers for credit cards and shit like that. And I'm getting all over the road with this talk. Because as I'm listening to this stuff, I'm thinking, all right, Alex Jones is. I'm just. It's right. It's a pretty safe bet to say that everything that he mentioned in this talk is true. That is true, and then I was trying to think of a title. I think people will call me crazy for it. No, how could you listen to that fucking moron? Or cold-hearted for holding my point of view. And I say, you realize how crazy it is to say that. How crazy would I be if I stopped doing this, right? And instead, I just focus on taking selfies, or just what if I just went back to tattooing names, hearts, and butterflies? That's it. Names, heart, and butterflies. This YouTube channel would stop. My traveling would stop. Yeah, I would pick up hotter, younger bitches. Get move into a place with some nice carpeting with my dog, or work harder so I could adopt more dogs and just focus on that. and say, yeah, that this is it, this is life. But what if, cause I'm thinking about more dogs that we see, especially on the YouTubes where they get rescued, and some were severely abused, and I'm pretty sure that those dogs need cuddles. Completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, but elections speaks about possible um, nuclear disasters, interdimensional beings, the corrupt elite, the destruction of the family structure, and yeah, man, I think those things are important, man. Instead of buying $1,000 Yeezy shoes or taking a stupid selfie somewhere to, I guess, get approval, or I guess to fit in or to look busy, to look worthwhile. That's it for now, motherfuckers. Get after it. Go forward. Start your own YouTube channel. Give a fuck what it is. Trump 2020.